Council Member Mathieu Eugene joins the staff of Kingsbrook Jewish Medical Center for their annual holiday party.
Now, we have an elected official in the room who I would like to recognize and ask to say a few words, and that's our Council Member Mathieu Eugene. And I'd like to ask if he could come forward and say a few words.
Thank you. Thank you very much, God. Thank you. Good afternoon. My name is Mathieu Eugene, and I'm the New York City Council member representing District 40. It is a great honor for me to be here to join you this afternoon as you celebrate the holiday season. I want to be very, very brief. But first and foremost, let me say, coming over here for me, I think it was a moral obligation for many reasons. I won't tell you all the detail, but I think that I have to come here. But before I speak any further, let me take the opportunity also to thank Dr. Kurt Kodron for his leadership. Thank you very much, Doc, for what you're doing. I know that you have been here for many, many years. You know the importance of these good institutions. Thank you very much for your leadership. Thank you. Let me take also the opportunity to thank all the members of the staff, your wonderful staff, all the members, all of you, doctors, nurses, medical professionals, and all those people also to keep this hospital clean and neat. To all of you, thank you so very much. Thank you. Let's put our hands together for yourself and for all of them, please. I said that it was a moral obligation for me to come over here because I know what it is providing critical medical care to people. Health, as you know, is the most precious gift that we receive from God. And I keep saying to my colleagues from government, we are talking about jobs. We are talking about affordable housing. We are talking about equality. But if you are not healthy, forget about that. Forget about it. But are you going to be able to enjoy your apartment, your house? Are you going to be able to go to work? You can't. That's the reason why. I want to let you know that I'm one of the strongest advocates for health in the city council. And I thank you. And I usually say to the speaker and to my colleagues, we have to put on the top of our priorities the medical institutions. Because let's take it this way. If people are not healthy, they won't be able to work to sustain their families. And also, to be selfish, they won't be able to pay the taxes that the government needs to provide services also. So that means, to be smart, we have to make sure that we give support and resources to all the medical institutions in order for them to provide the best quality of health care to all constituents, to the New Yorkers, to the people who make New York great. That's the reason why every year I work hard to ensure that I give funding and resources to all the hospitals in my district and also in New York City. And this year I was very pleased and honored to secure some funding also for Kingsbrook Hospital. And I want to conclude by saying that I pledge to continue to work hard and to force the city of New York to secure and to provide funding. Doc knows that, Dr. Kurtz knows that very well, and all of you know that very well. This is a very difficult moment for New York City, especially for the healthcare providers. And we have to continue to work hard to make sure that the people who deserve the best quality of healthcare, they receive it. Let me conclude by saying that Dr. Kurt was talking about somebody with stroke. Stroke is one of the most devastating diseases. It is sad to see people, hardworking people, productive people, when they are suffering from stroke, if they are not lucky, you know what's going on. But even if they are lucky, they won't be the same person anymore. But you know that we can prevent or decrease the number of people suffering from stroke. That's the reason why I introduced a piece of legislation in the city council declare the last week of May Stroke Awareness and Advocacy Moment. And I'm going to come back to you, Doc, and during that week, all the hospital and medical institutions and doctors and nurses, we are going to come together to give awareness to people, to let them know about the sign, the symptom of stroke, what they have to do. Because you know, stroke is about minutes, it's about time. And to also ask the government to invest more funding for research and also prevention of stroke. To all of you, again, the medical staff, doctors, all of you, thank you so very much for what you're doing for my constituent, for our brothers and sisters, for the New Yorkers. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Thank you, Councilmember, for your support to Kingsbrook and your remarks, and we're delighted you could make it here today. It's our pleasure.